everyone, what is up? Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Heavensward. Here we are in episode 25. Hope everybody's doing very well. Before we get started, just want to tell you to make sure you smash that like button or the dislike button if you hate it. In that case, everybody's entitled to their opinion. Also, don't forget to subscribe, everybody. 95% of you on the screen as shows is not subscribed. So again, if you love the videos, just smash that subscribe button. You don't have to even keep watching them every day. It just really helps out the YouTube algorithm and helps the channel grow. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get right into it by talking to dear old Sid here. Thank you, 12. You're alive, Kiara. When that battleship appeared and fired on the village, we feared the game was up for you and Alphanod. What in the seven hells happened out there? First, the Archbishop turns up with an Ascian in tow, and now the goddamn Emperor pays us a visit? What is this? A procession of notable bastards? Who's next? The Keeper of the Sevenths? Bloody gay. No one's so notable, Master Garland. I'm so happy to report that the Zundu were overjoyed to learn of Bismarck's demise. Chief Sonu sends his warmest regards, Kiara. There was much talk of westerly winds. Miraculously, none suffered lasting harm during the raid. It would seem the Zundu were taken entirely unawares, and wisely chose to offer no resistance. Well, that's good. That's smart. I sense they have no more to fear from the Empire for the present, at least. Had the Emperor truly been intent on their extermination, all Zundu would have already been leveled. Plainly, Varus is only interested in reaching Az's Law. Speaking of which, if you're all ready to continue to chase the Enterprise as well, shall we? Aw, cool. I got the little wind-up doll there from Sid. Let's go ahead and use that right now. Alright, cool. Yay, we can summon Sid now, whenever we want. One good turn. Lest you wonder, Wedge was able to calculate the heading indicated by the beam of light emitted by the key. If Az's Law lies in that direction, we'll find it. The Stole may have a lead on us, but she's no Enterprise. We'll catch them, you'll see.
I did not think that I would ever have occasion to pilot a suit of Magitech armor again, least of all under these circumstances. My full name is Lucia Go Junius, and I was born a citizen of Garlemald.
That explains it. When we first met in Ishgard, I very nearly called you Livia.
Livia? Livia Sasjunius? The tribunus who served under Gaius van Baelsar?
Aye, she was my sister, though we spent little time together. After our parents were killed in an uprising, we were sent to live in different households, setting us on separate paths. Livia felt at home on the battlefield and chose to become a soldier, while I underwent training to become a spy.
Then, Ishgard was...
My mission, It was believed that Allagan relics of great worth were stored in the vault, and I was sent to investigate. Though I was given little information at the time, I now suspect I was searching for the key we but recently lost. And then I met Sir Emmerich. 'Twas his usefulness to my mission which prompted me to approach him, but I soon found myself drawn to him for other reasons. He too was a prisoner of his past, judged for his heritage as a bastard son of the Archbishop. Yet unlike my sister and I, he did not curse his fate. He simply rose above it. In time, I came to realize that I had found a man worth following, and a new home besides. And when I subsequently confessed all to Sir Emmerich, he was good enough to accept me into his service.
I do not question your loyalty to Sir Emmerich. It is your loyalty to your sister which concerns me.
I have long been of the opinion that those who dwell in the past risk losing sight of their future. My sister fought for her convictions and for those she held dear. So do I. So must we all.
Well, I, for one, am happy to welcome a fellow Garlean to our merry band. Especially one who can make Magitech armor sing.
Chief, we should be getting close.
Once we break through those clouds, we'll be right where the light was pointing. Right where Azizlar should be.
Hold on, everyone! Look! I think that's it! Chief, is that Allagan? Aye. There's no mistaking their handiwork.
What was that?
Some sort of barrier.
She won't hold, Chief! She's breaking up!
I've lost the auxiliary propeller!
Sid, it's no use! We must return to Ishgard and find another way!
God damn it all! Why do the Allagans always have to make everything so bloody complicated?
So let me guess, we're gonna have to find a crystal and find the wrong one like 10 times, right? Knowing Sid. And we barely finished repairing the damage incurred during our skyfishing trip. On the other hand, any landing you can walk away from, as they would say. I can only presume the Soleil passed through the barrier unscathed. That would certainly explain why the Vanu called it a key. Well, I mean, yeah, that's pretty obvious. Need a key to get into everyone, so it acts as like a... Well, yeah, it acts like a key. Assuming Sid is correct, and I have no reason to think that he's not, the Vanu's key is required to pass through the barrier protecting Azizlar. But even without it, we must find a way to reach the Isle. I shall have everyone convene at the seat of the Lord Commander, that we might discuss how best to proceed. As before, make yourself known to the guardsman when you arrive, and he will show you in. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, yes, we know. We know, Alifinod, we know. Forgotten Night, okay. I gotta go find a damn crystal. There you go. Alright, go here. Forgotten Night. Boom, boom. Plop in, head this way, and... Hi, here we go. Up on our guide. Yeah, let me in. Yes. Sir Emmerich.
In summary, the Isle owes its lofty position to the industry of the Allegans. And we can be all but certain that the Archbishop and his cronies are enjoying the view from its top.
I see.
If we are to join them, we will first need to pass through the Isle's etheric barrier, which is, alas, more powerful than most. Powerful enough to make a mess of a perfectly good airship at any rate. As far as I can gather, the barrier mechanism draws ether from the surrounding environment and polarizes its elemental aspect to produce what is, in effect, a wall of lightning.
It seems plain that without the Vanu's key, any attempt to reach the Isle will end in failure.
Alas, the key was careless enough to leave without us, and I don't think the Vanu keep a spare.
Master Garland, based on your experience, is there no other way that we might breach the barrier?
Well, in the past, we've beaten similar barriers by nullifying them with elemental converters.
See, I knew it.
But the one we're up against this time dwarfs aught we've encountered before. The Enterprise simply isn't large enough to bear the requisite amount of crystals.
So we need a larger ship.
I'm reminded of the quantity needed to nullify Leviathan's command of the sea. A veritable mountain of crystals that could only be borne by lashing two galleons together to form a twin vessel, scarcely able to propel itself, much less fly.
That said, we're not without options. If it isn't feasible to nullify the barrier, we might try piercing it.
How?
We create a ram of condensed ether and mount it on my ship. There's just one problem. I don't have the faintest idea how to build one. It's going to take a true authority in the field, I reckon.
Would that the Archons were still with us.
But yesterday evening, I chanced to find Mistress Tataru in unusually high spirits. Assuming I understood her excited ramblings correctly, she has acquired a clue, pointing to the whereabouts of one such individual.
An Archon? Truly?
Ha! Fortune favors the righteous, eh? Well then, let's not waste any time. While you go and look for our missing friend, I'll work on modifying the Enterprise. Her hull will need reinforcing to bear the punishment, not to mention a mount for the ram. Just you wait, my pretty. By the time I'm finished, you'll be an airship reborn.
Good one, Sid. You know, Reld Reborn, how he's got to reborn his airship. Good one. You're funny, Sid. You're a funny guy. I like you. Not in that way, though. As a respectable way for you being such a great engineer. That's all. I think my heart's already spoken for. Alright, so now I have to go down here. Well, out and then down, obviously. Okay, in here? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Nope, that's a quest. Down here. Aha, yeah. Tataru, there you are. What you been up to, you little munchkin? Welcome back, Kiara. How goes the mission? Did you manage to catch up with the Archbishop and her croonies? And his croonies, oh god. Yeah, there's an E in there, right? There's an I instead of an E. Well, Tataru, yes and no. See, the thing is, they gypped us. Couldn't get in. So you finally arrived at Azila, only to find the barrier by some sort... Only to find your way buried by some sort of barrier. Typical. But it's not all bad news. I made progress in the search for our friends. Don't worry, Kiara. We'll get to Azila yet. Okay. Tell me more, Tataru. Tell me more. When you fled the victory feast, you used the ancient watercourse beneath the city, right? Well, shortly after things went back to normal in Ul'dah, I asked Marshal Trappin to have the tunnels searched. A logical place to look. It was there that you lost contact with Minfilia, Thinkred, and Y'shtola, was it not? There I asked them what the Marshal found. He found nothing. I don't actually know. Pippin's messages said that there had been a discovery, and that we were to come to the Hall of Flames at our earliest convenience. I dare not think what it might be. We shall depart at once, Tataru. Let Urianger know to join us in Ul'dah. He will wish to be present as well. Yes, sir. Okay, well, pretty sure we're going to Ul'dah then. Think. Yeah. Speak with Turpin at the Hall of Flames. Alright. Let me see. Oh, that's just right outside here. Whoops. Okay, don't need to go anywhere. We're literally right outside. If I could get myself turned around and pointed in the right direction, that would really help. Let's go ahead and get a sprint going so I can get there quick. Oh, he's right there. Okay. Kind of cool when I just look through the window and see him. Alright. We are grateful for your assistance, Marshal Tarpin. You saved her grace and father both. 'Tis the least I can do to repay you. Forgive me for my impatience, Marshal, but your missive mentioned the discovery. Yes, of course. As per your request, I had my men scour the waterways almost immediately. We encountered a difficulty. An entire section of the tunnel had collapsed. With mineral concerns cooperation, however, we were able to remove the rubble, which yielded the battlefield bodies of a dozen crystal braves. Go on. But at ease, Master Alphinaud, your friends were not among the deceased. That alone is called for hope. And then there is this. Y'shtola's stick wand. I had assumed as much. If I may, Marshal. Oh, do we get to see Urianger's face? Nope. "'Tis as I did surmise, judging by the etheric imprint on the lingereth yet upon this wand. It hath assuredly been employed in the casting of a most uncommon magic. Namely, the very first that man did conceive to traverse great distance, and the ancient procurer to all metals to travel that utilize the life stream flow. The spell established the reduction of the corporeal form to its constituent aether, that the caster might enter the life stream and ride its currents thereby. Unlike the teleportation magics of modern time, it requireth not a lengthy incantation. That Y'shtola should choose to employ such a spell bespeak the need for haste. all of which would suggest she managed to escape. Would that it were so simple. Know that the scholars of the Shirleyan forbade the use of the spell. Forbade the use of the spell, and with good reason. The caster hath but limited control over his course. For every mage who came safe unto his destination, another would be set adrift in the lifestream, never to emerge. What? No, you can't mean... Be not downcast, my friends, for there is yet hope. 'Tis like that Y'shtola's passage hath left traces in the lifestream. Could we but follow those formed to a point at which the magic was involved, we may yet find her. To sell that excavation site, then. Our thanks for your aid, Marshal. Do not mention it. I shall pray for Lady Y'shtola's safe return. I don't mind paying for it now, considering I have over 1 million gil. Alright, let's see. We're going southwest. Bearing about 190 for however long distance that is. Okay, there's Urianger. Here's the crew. How'd you guys get here before me? Well, what tricks you be using, huh? And you only left like a few seconds before me. How'd you get here so fast? Evidence of Y'shtola's past well and made faint by time, but mayhaps some few scant traces yet remain to guide our steps. So we're sniffing dirt. Is that what we're doing? Haha, made you look. So up there, huh? She joined the live stream. Of course, reference from Final Fantasy VII. Greatest Final Fantasy game of all time, in my opinion. The trail leadeth to the north and east, unto the bosom of the Twelveswood. Are you certain? Aye, there is no mistake. Thither hath Y'shtola journeyed. And yet the Gridanians have reported no sightings. We must take this to mean she's still adrift. If it be so, I do fear for our friend. Contrary to its name, the Livestream is more akin to a raging torrent. Linger overlong in this myth of the maelstrom, and the aether that formed one soul shall surely be scattered near to be reformed. Okay, so we gotta hurry because she's basically getting torn apart little by little. We have no time to waste, Urianger. Pray explore all possible options for reversing the effects of this forbidden magic. Kiara, Tataru, we three shall press onto Gridania and petition the LC Seer's aid. Okay, so we're going to Gridania now, it seems. That's key. Alright then. Well, we'll just use our return then. We need to go to the Kettles Amphitheater and then down. Oh wait, no. Conjurer's Guild. Whew, almost missed that. It is said that the elements perceive the life stream. If, as we suspect, Ishola is still adrift in its mist, they may be able to find her. But if we are to appeal to them for assistance, we must needs go through their chosen, the Pajal. It is imperative, therefore, that we speak with Kane-san and without delay. I agree. I've already requested an audience with the Elder Seatseer. She will receive us in the Lotus Sands immediately. We need to speak with the conjurer yonder to be admitted. Kane-sana, we need help again. You must help us find Ishtola. Be welcome, my friends, and speak freely. I gather your strut will admit no delay. It will not, my lady. Pray forgive the abrupt nature of our request, but it is a matter of life and death. I see. As you say, we must needs act swiftly. If we are to free Ishtola from the ungentle pull of the life stream. And as you surmise, we cannot do this unaided. However, just give her back.
In requesting the Elemental's assistance to find Y'shtola, you must needs be aware of one difficulty. A difficulty born of the fundamental difference between man and Elemental.
That being?
In perceiving the world around him, man relies upon senses such as sight and sound. For the sake of convenience, he gives names to such things as are near or dear to him. Being formed of pure ether, however, such concepts are foreign to the Elementals. Instead, they perceive by observing the ebb and flow of the energies of life. So profound a division cannot be bridged with simple discourse. The Elementals' voices stir not the air, and thus reach not our ears, while our words are but wind to them. Though we seers can commune with them through feelings, naught that we can impart will serve to aid them in identifying Y'shtola. Nay, they must needs be presented with ether which is akin to hers, if you could but find a family member.
Oh! I know just the person! Y'shtola has a sister who came to live in Gridania. She told me about her once.
Oh, that is most fortunate indeed. Pray, seek this sister out then, and bring her to Evershade. There, we shall petition the Great One's aid in finding your lost companion.
I mean, couldn't you just, like, use her wand? Alright, Taru, lay it on me. If memory serves, Y'shola's sister is named Yamirita. Oh, you know her, do you? Well then, that ought to make things easier. Anyway, she spends most of her time around Apakulu Falls from what I recall. Let's look for her there. I think the amphitheater would be closer. Oh yeah, the Little Ladies thing is still going on, I think. Until April, right? Eastern Little Ladies? I already did it. It's actually a kind of little fun new event. Now you get a new mount. They combine the two events into one. You get one of those giant, like, I don't know what they're called, but it's like one of those giant two-eyed monster big walking things that you find over by the, I don't know. Yumi? Yamihara, Yamihitra, Yamishta, Yamihita. Greetings, Kiara. What brings you here today? I see that you have companions. Lady Yaminitra, it is an honor to meet you. My name is Alphanon Levissoir, and this is Tachiru Taru. So you're my sister's comrades in the Science of the Seventh Dawn. When I heard that your people were being pursued, I desperately sought to reach Stola. But all my efforts were to no avail. Now I know why. A forbidden spell of all things. That she should be so reckless. But what's done is done. I thank you for bringing word to me. Needless to say, I should be glad to help. Though we were born of different mothers, our veins course with the same father's blood. I hope this will be enough for the elements. Come on, let us make for Evershade at once. Are we going to bring Stola back? I wonder.
Let us begin. Raya O, Arun, if you would. Hearken to me, O great ones. Pray give yourselves to the life stream, a drifting soul to find.
Please, Y'shtola. Please come back to us.
There. Now! A room has been readied at the roost. Pray, bear her thither at once. All that remains is to pray, my friends.
Okay, that's cool. We got her back. Ish. She's knocked unconscious, but, you know, hopefully she'll wake up soon. It's okay, Taru. Oh, you stola. Just seeing her face again, it's... Oh, I've been so worried. Oh, you can cheer up. I'm sure she's gonna be okay. And speaking of okay, everybody, I just want to say, okay, that's going to call it an episode here. Thank you all so much for watching. As always, like I say, smash that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Please be sure to follow me on X if you haven't already. Although I only have 5 followers, so I highly doubt it. Got rid of a lot of... Yeah, no, I'll just leave it there. Anyway, at Shibuya's Gaming, I follow all gamers back. And don't forget to check out Facebook and Discord. Links are in the description below. And I will see you all in the next one.